What's up, everybody? Long time no see. I just wanted to give my opinion on the Ecto-1 HasLab project and why it might be stalling and kind of a debacle that it's in that's really unexpected for what this item is. At the time of recording this, it looks like it's 79% funded, so right shy of 9,500 backers of the 12,000 that HasLab is requiring for this to go into production. So let me say this first and foremost. I think this will make it. I'm confident that it will make 12,000. I've supported plenty of HasLabs and been around this game long enough to see the trend is that during that last week, there's always a surge that's going to put it over. There's a multitude of reasons why this thing seems to be stalling, but in my personal belief and opinion, I think that it's three main culprits. Number one is timing. They chose to release this at the end of the year instead of the beginning of the year, where they would have had a little bit of help with Frozen Empire being so heavily marketed. That definitely would have brought a little more attention to the HasLab and maybe, coerced buyers to kind of jump in on it earlier. Another issue with the timing that I see is the release of these HasLabs that Hasbro seems to be doing. It's nice to have them and to get one release a year, but they're doing it in a way that it's tough on collectors, especially the ones who collect multiple lines, because I have found that most people who collect Plasma series will collect Marvel Legends and will collect G.I. Joe Classified and, Power Rangers Lightning Collection and whatever other lines there are. And a majority of those, you will see multiple releases throughout the year. And it's financially, it's very hard to sustain that pace. The second reason, I think the early bird marketing for it with the Lewis Tully exclusive figure actually hurt it. Now, I'm all for exclusive figures. I just think the way that this particular tier was executed was just very bizarre. To set it as we need to hit this number in the first 2 weeks, and if you do that, everybody will get this figure. And I think it should have worked a little bit different that if like say maybe the first 4,000 or first 6,000, let's do half of what the backing goal was. The first 6,000 will get that figure. That way it puts so much more incentive to be part of that first six to get it. And the third reason is going to be the price, which is obviously going to cause the most disagreement among the communities as to, is this worth the price tag that they're asking? For the base release for $324.99, you're getting the Ecto-1 lights and sirens. You're getting the Library Ghost, Slimer, the Lewis Tully figure, and the accessories, that are shown above. Now let's compare that to the failed Hell Charger that was light up. You got the Ghost Rider figure, and if you completed all of the tiers, you would get these other figures that were in the line, which were not very well received for what they were. So you're talking $350 for 5 figures and a light up car. Now for $399.99, you can go from the original to the deluxe version. You're getting the opportunity to change the car from the original Ecto-1 to the Ecto-1A in the second movie. You're getting the three figures that you would got in the original release, so you can get the Library Ghost, the Slimer, and Lewis Tully. But now you're also going to get all four of the Ghostbusters as they were seen in Ghostbusters 2, along with the accessories that you've seen in the movies, the slime blower and the haunted toaster. Now, with all that being said, is this worth the $325 to $400 price tag? My belief is that it is. I really do. I think that it's totally worth it. For $325 and, three figures and the vehicle with lights and sirens, I think that's a great price. Considering that, for 350, you were going to get less. You were just going to get a Hell Charger and a Ghost Rider figure to compare it, right? And then you had to hope that it hit every other tier up to like 19,000 backers in order to get a 5-figure set. And for $75 more, you're getting four more figures and the ability to turn the car into a whole nother car. So you're getting two variants of a car, four more figures, 7 figures total. I mean, easy math on that. I mean, a figure these days is $25 from Hasbro. So that's $175 in figures alone. I mean, that's a great deal. You'd be really hard pressed to have an argument that's going to counter that. So, in my final thought on this whole thing is I think this is a make or break for the plasma series. If the Ecto 1 doesn't go into production, I think that you're going to see this line dry up like super fast. I think the only thing you're going to see is a HasLab release of the props moving forward, because that has a proven track record that has no issue at all selling. Where this one here, you know, if you can't move this, I don't see why on earth they would want to produce any more figures for the line. Especially because we didn't get one figure for Frozen Empire, which doesn't bode well for the future of the Plasma series. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below. I'd love to know what your take is on it. Other than that, peace.